Hey everyone, I hate liking things. Last time I had fun, I threw Mario Kart out the window. And the same goes for social media. Unless you're a super cool celebrity like Crazy Frog, you're gonna have to earn my like through the absolute perfect balance of comedy, creativity, and ingenuity. That's why I've compiled a list of all the good commenters I've seen. It's just Crazy Frog.
I used to take my likes to the grave. Now I'll like a comment calculating Scott the Waz's height based on Wii U cases. What happened? Likes have been an integral part of the social media experience for ages. From YouTube to Twitter to TikTok to Tinder, likes have always been the go-to source of all things ego-boosting. 2005 marked the beginning when the first like button was actually created by Vimeo, which just goes to show of all websites I'll never contribute as much to society as Vimeo. But over the years, some form of like has become standard on just about every social media platform. It's really our primary way of interacting with online content. It's how we decide what content to promote, what users to follow, and whether I should delete that tweet out of shame. And with their prevalence on the internet, likes have become meaningful in many different ways and something that, personally, I feel like I read into maybe more than I should. In fact, whether I'm giving or receiving them, I tend to overthink these virtual thumbs to the point where my opinions on them have changed a lot. A change in opinion that has me interested in just how much thought you can put into something that seems so small. I used to like virtually nothing I saw online. I think I just felt it was unnecessary to show people what I did or didn't like, so I began to develop the attitude of,
I only like the best posts. It needs to be elite content to earn my like.
And it was hard to shake this borderline pretentious feeling that only the greatest posts deserve my likes, especially when the site I used the most, YouTube, had a lot of weird, like-baity stuff going around like this.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll give you a sneak preview of my new book.
Or this.
I challenge you to like this video in the next 5 seconds. Can you do it, you coward, you bitch?
Or this.
Like this video if you support world peace.
Yeah, I've always found these kinds of straight-up breaks from the content to ask for likes annoying. I'd only ever use them on Tinder. But although I'll never like videos that use those bad practices, in general I've warmed up to liking things because I've realized how it's such an easy way to spread positivity. I mean, I don't want to seem overly dramatic. Overall, it's just a stupid number, not a new Crazy Frog video. But still, it feels nice to get likes. And if I can make someone's day a little bit better by simply clicking a button, then why wouldn't I?
Helicopter.
Of course, likes and their equivalents aren't exclusive to YouTube. I mean, I'm still shaking from the time I got 6 yeahs on Miiverse. But now that that's shut down, my doctor said I have to turn to other forms of social media to cure my ego deficiency, which is where all this comes in. I find it interesting that people's opinions on likes tend to change from platform to platform. Like for example, I've liked well over 1,000 posts on Twitter, yet I've been using YouTube for much longer and don't even have 300 liked videos. Admittedly, some of this is probably just due to the fact that tweets are shorter, so it's easier to consume a lot more Twitter content in a lot less time. But still, I think the vast disparity between these two numbers speaks to the idea that every platform is different in what people consider like-worthy. On some platforms, it's easier to like anything that was mildly funny or interesting, while on others your likes are reserved for the best of the best. Maybe it's because on a website like YouTube, you are most often watching big-name YouTubers or professional production companies, so you're used to seeing higher quality content and only like the ones that really stand out. While on Twitter, you're often wading through a shitstorm of celebrities, friends, and random people just trying to be funny, so the bar is set a little lower. I believe that's why I still find it harder to like a YouTube video compared to a tweet or Instagram post, but I did like Garfield. Despite the differences from platform to platform though, my change in opinion has been constant across the internet. I mean, I never liked tweets before either, but I very quickly went from a guy with 12 likes to a guy with low standards. Similarly, I also weirdly feel more comfortable liking a YouTube comment than a YouTube video. You could argue that a whole YouTube video's worth of content is more deserving of a like than a comment is, just like you could argue that Mario Super Sluggers needs a sequel, they're both facts. But similar to tweets and Instagram posts, I've been liking a lot more comments lately, ironically because they are generally low effort and repetitive, so the good ones stand out a whole lot more. I'm always watching good YouTube videos because I know what I like and I won't click on videos that look bad, but comments on big videos are so lame and generic copy-paste most of the time that seeing something genuinely clever is a treat, so why not reward that person with a like? I'm not saying that's the right attitude, because clearly even an average video deserves more recognition than a stupid comment, but I personally always hesitate when smashing that MFing like button on a video, because I don't want to say that this video is better than all the other good videos I've seen, and add it to my playlist of like videos when it's not even as funny as Garfield. So for that reason, I still don't like every single video that makes me laugh, because honestly that's not that hard. This is coming from a guy who wants the John Cena meme to come back. That brings me to another piece of likes I overthink, reasons to not like things. Because yeah, if it makes people happy to get likes, then why don't I just like everything I see everywhere? Well, of course, sometimes there's just bad posts that I don't want to like, but among the neutral to good posts, why not like them all? I mean, there's really no negative consequences for you or for anyone, unless it's a post like this. But I fear my likes losing significance. Something I've noticed in my own social media ventures is that if you have friends who will like everything you post, of course that's great, and that kind of support is what friends are for. It's the most important part of being friends, don't question me. But once your like becomes expected, it doesn't feel the same. Because if you're liking everyone's posts all the time, then everyone expects it from you, so getting your like won't be special anymore. And worse than that, now instead of a rare like making them feel good, a rare no like might make them feel bad, and obviously you don't want that. That's my dumb dilemma, because as stupid as they may be, likes are a powerful thing, and I know how good it can feel to get a like from someone you weren't expecting. It's a feeling unique to the internet that you can't recreate in real life very easily. I mean, I tried going to people's houses and saying I liked them, but they seemed less appreciative and more restraining ordery. So I don't want to like everything because I don't want my likes to lose their meaning. And while I still encourage everyone to like liberally and try to make someone's day, I don't think liking absolutely everything you see is the way to go. And on the subject of not liking things, we can't talk about likes without talking about the Australian version, the dislike. To me, my opinion on dislikes is much more straightforward because they are exactly what they look like, the opposite of a like. They provide an easy way to show people how much you don't like something. Finally, a quick and easy way to cyberbully. Alright, I won't go that far, but honestly I have never seen a good reason to leave a dislike. A dislike really accomplishes nothing. You don't gain anything from it, the creator doesn't gain anything from it because they don't know why you disliked it or what you didn't enjoy about their content, or if you were just being a troll, and all it really does is make them feel hurt. What I'm saying is, if you dislike this video, you will be discussed in therapy. I don't mean to complain about them, because by now I've accepted that dislikes are just a part of the internet, and it's inevitable that you'll get some. But personally, I have never and will never dislike content just because I don't enjoy it or disagree with it. Unlike a negative comment, which sometimes but definitely not always offers at least some form of helpful feedback, dislikes offer nothing constructive and are just plain disheartening to see, so I don't think it's worth leaving them anywhere. Most major websites have abandoned them at this point for similar reasons, and while I understand a platform like YouTube trying to show some form of feedback that isn't always positive, I don't think dislikes are an accurate or insightful way to get feedback. There's even wild dislike mobs that go around and can be hard to resist joining, like with YouTube Rewind, but I never participated in those because I think they're kind of toxic and spread negativity. Though I did downvote that one EA post, so I'm sorry, I'm not perfect.
At the end of the day, though, likes are just a weird, ever-present piece of the internet, and I honestly still don't know exactly how to handle them. If I like too little, then I won't be spreading the love, but if I like too much, then it won't mean anything anymore. Should I like more videos or more comments? Should I like what my friends post, but not celebrities? Should I like what celebrities post, but not my friends? Is adding a like to an already popular post worth it? Or will boosting the likes of a tiny post even matter? Will GameStop refund my copy of Mario Kart? Should I ever dislike anything? Would a rational person even worry about these things, or do I just have anxiety? Can we ever answer any of these? I don't know! The GameStop one was a no.
But with its surprising amount of complexity, I think this conversation about likes can have a greater application in life. Because an attitude I've tried to force myself to adopt recently is if you can do something nice that'll make someone feel good and doesn't hurt anyone else, then just do it. I would sometimes feel awkward liking an Instagram post from someone I didn't know very well, and I still do. But if you like the picture, then like the picture, and nothing bad will come of that. And I think the same goes for everything in life. Whether you're sending a nice DM, going out of your way to do something for someone, or just double tapping a picture, people will appreciate it. And to me, supporting each other whether it's expected or not, is the real meaning of likes.
So, now that I've realized the meaning of likes, I don't hate liking things and instead want to spread as much positivity as possible. Speaking of which, be sure to like this video if you support world peace, and don't forget to say hello to my all-new positivity enforcer whose name is John Cena! I changed my mind. It shouldn't come back. Oh my god.